Hi everybody, this is Felicia. I am coming to you with layout number 2 from the Scraptastic I Live kit. This layout is this layout is being done because of a drink that I had that I've never had before that I decided I'd try, and it was called Girls Night Out. And it was pretty big. Needless to say, it's a mixed drink, and I've never had it before, and it was huge. So I took a photo of it, which you see right there. And to be honest with you, I was kind of leery about drinking it once it got to the table because of the size of it. But I decided to go ahead and drink it. And boy, let me tell you, the effects that it had was just unbelievable. But anyway, so you just see me pull out some scraps there from my scraps collection. What I do with my scraps now, which I've learned, is I cut them up, and I got that from, I think it was Caroline Davis. And if I messed up her name, I'll get it correctly. So, um, but yes, she has a system where she takes all of her scraps and she cuts them up and she uses them. It actually is changing the way I scrap. I mean, and she says it has changed the way she scraps now. So, and we cut them up into 3x4s, and I cut mine up into 3x4s, 4x6s, and 6x6s, depending on how big the scrap is. And it's been really good. I mean, it's been working for me, and I actually love it because I don't keep my scraps by color. I just threw them in a box and whatever. But it took me about a total of 4 hours, 2 hours each day to get them all cut up because that's how many scraps I had into these different shapes, and then I store them. So that's what you saw me digging in. So everything on this layout pretty much is from the Scraptastic kit, and that die cut star is from the Scraptastic kit. The pattern paper, which is a Scraptastic exclusive called Circles, and all the die cuts are from the same kit, and they're by Simple Stories. The vellum numbers there that you see are from the kit as well, and those are from Scraptastic's exclusive. So I have vellum numbers, vellum, and wood veneer numbers. As a matter of fact, that also came in this kit, and I think I'm going to use the last wood veneer on this layout. So I'm cutting up all, I'm gluing down all of my colors here. And here's where I bent that paper, the green one, and then later on you're going to see me end up having to fix that because it wouldn't lay down. I wanted it to lay flat, so now I'm putting all of the things down, the items down. And there goes the photo of that enormous drink. And I was at a Claim Jumpers. Now, I don't know if anybody lives in California, but Claim Jumpers restaurant, they don't do portion sizes. They do enormous sizes. So if you're hungry or if you have a big eater, they'll love that place because everything is big. So, including the big chocolate cake that they have there, which is delicious, by the way. But that chocolate cake is enough to feed about 4 people. So let's see now. So I'm getting all of these glued down. Um, and I'm going to be using some, okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but they're called emoticon, which is on my phone. They're called emojis. So I don't know what to call them really, to be honest with you, but I use those a lot when I send texts to my children and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be putting some of those down. And then at the top, you just see me put that badge. That badge is also Scraptastic exclusive, so it's from the kit as well. So I'm gluing down all of these vellums, and you can see that you can't see the adhesive through these vellums because they're not too see-through. They kind of have a little frost to them, which is pretty cool. I like that. So, and then that happy right there also came from the Scraptastic kit as well. So like I said, most of the stuff that I'm using on here came from the Scraptastic kit. The blue cardstock there in the background there as my base, that is from my stash, and it's from old part of my stash because I used to buy a lot of the Recollections cardstock, but it's kind of flimsy, but it'll work for this one because I'm using pattern paper on top of it. So it's okay to work this time. I think I got some more to get through, but I usually buy Basil or American Crafts or another one I forget, but their cardstock is a lot more sturdy. So I'm putting down those Dear Lizzie foam thickers, and I do not remember the name of those because I've had them for so long. And I think I'm going through trying to figure out what else I need to put on here. And I think that's when I go start fixing that end over there that bent up and wouldn't lay down. So I put a little pop up there to just kind of give it a lift. That way it looks like I lifted it on purpose, but I didn't. Pulling off all the excess, getting it all straightened up there, and then there, yes, so there is a wood veneer there. That came from the kit as well. And I think that's the last of it. Anyway, so that drink, my daughter and I had one each. My oldest daughter, that is. My youngest one is not old enough yet. But we had that drink, and it kind of snuck up on you because you drank it. It had a good flavor to it, but boy, did it sneak up on you. I'm not a huge, consumer of alcoholic beverages, but boy, I tell you, that was something else that night. Those circles are from a die cut that I cut out on my silhouette, so I decided to save them and put them in a little baggie. They did not come with the kit, but I am using them so that they're not sitting around. And I'm putting them down there. So let's see here. I think I am almost finished with this. I'm going to be adding some enamel dots here, white from Twine and Ink, and then some enamel dots from, let's see if I can remember who that star enamel dot, those two star enamel dots, I forget what those enamels are from, but I'm going to add those down, and there goes the emojis. I'm going to call them emojis because that's what they're called on my phone. So I'm going to put a couple of the arrows down, and then I'm going to also take some of those smiley faces that I'm looking at there, because that's exactly how I felt. And I'll show you those smiley faces in at the close-ups at the end. But that is exactly how I felt after I drank that drink. I think I drank most of it. I left a little bit at the bottom of the glass because I was really feeling that drink. And at the end, I realized that it had Southern Comfort in there, and from what I'm told, Southern Comfort knocks you on your butt, so that explains a lot. Oh, so I think I'm trying to figure out how to get this pen of mine to work. I don't know, mine are not working as well as they used to anymore, and I have two brand new ones and they're still not working, so I'm gonna see if I can get them to work so I can use them up. So I think I'm done here. I'm gonna cut off the excess, and I think I am done. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I gotta pull off that annoying sticker. Alrighty, so I want to thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I'm going to be using more of these Scraptastic kits here in future videos. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.